Hi there, HVS. I'm here to provide our fourth update after our Strategic Plan 2.0 meeting yesterday evening. So for today's video, I want to do a quick overview of where we are today, starting with where we were, where we are, and where we believe we're headed into the future. So if I rewind back to September of 2022, when we launched our strategic plan work that involved about 70 community stakeholders from an array of areas, focusing on five goal areas, just spending several months really digging deep, rolling up our sleeves, and coming up with where we believe our district is headed for the next 5 years, because we know that so goes the schools, so goes the community. And when you have healthy schools, it really creates vibrancy within the community, a place where people want to live and work and raise their children and ultimately do business and retire. So that work was successful. The board took action and adopted the strategic plan in December of 2022. And we've already started a lot of the projects as it relates to the social emotional supports for our students, as it relates to how we communicate and market our schools, and as it relates to how we ensure that we maintain safe and secure educational environments for our students. This year, starting really in June of 23, we started the Strategic Plan 2.0, which is basically phase two and focuses on two goal areas: innovative programs, as well as resources and infrastructure, namely the number of buildings that we have in our schools. We've heard wonderful presentations regarding gifted and talented programming, career technical education. Yesterday evening, we heard a presentation regarding uh, potential for electives and cores at the middle school level, aligned to career pathways, and just really opening the door wide for opportunities for students. Um, Next meeting, we'll be focusing on block scheduling and just scheduling structures in general at the secondary level in particular. From a resources and infrastructure perspective, we've heard presentations regarding our enrollment, what we expect our enrollment to look like over the course of the next 5 years. Good news that we're seeing sort of a flattening of our current enrollment numbers, and we'll probably lose about 200 to 300 students over the next 5 years, which is fantastic considering that we've lost 2 to 250 for the last 12 to 13 years due to declining birth rates. So that gives us a good sense of kind of what our enrollment will look like. The second meeting that we had this school year related to building utilization. So what percentage of our building capacity are we utilizing based upon the enrollment that we have? And then yesterday evening, our meeting focused on building assessments. So namely, how much will it cost? Taking in escalation factors, inflation, and all those factors that we know are very real, that we deal with in our own personal lives. What will it cost for us to maintain each of our 17 buildings that we are responsible for, including not only our schools, but this administration building where we're recording this video, as well as our transportation garage where we house our buses and our mechanics work. I will tell you that price tag is not inexpensive. It's you'll see if you watch the video, it's roughly $436 million over 10 years. So that is where we are at today. Next meeting, we're actually going to start putting together some scenarios as it relates to a building or buildings that could potentially come offline and save taxpayer money, bond money in particular, and allow us to also save general fund monies that we can put into the classroom. Because when we're spending dollars on brick and mortar, it does make it more difficult for us to continue to enhance and innovate as it relates to programming. If you watch the Plant Moran video that's attached, you'll see that it costs about $7 to $10 a square foot to operate a facility that does not have the capacity through enrollment. So I just really want to encourage you, tune in to this week's videos. Both are very interesting, and we really want to get the information out there. We've also posted the PowerPoints that were shared during yesterday's evening. So if you want to follow along while you're listening to the presentation, it's much easier to understand the numbers that you're looking at. As always, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to our communications email address. We're happy to collect those questions and provide answers to those questions. If we receive a number of questions, we're even happy to create a frequently asked questions document to ensure that we are getting all of the pertinent information out there, and that our folks within the community are being well informed and have the information that they need. So with that, enjoy watching. Again, both videos are linked to this post, and I will see you hopefully very soon. Take care.